Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are
Ill.
2 Office Blokes and 1 Office Bloke with hay fever. Guess which one?
All right.
Didn't say. What have we got going on? Anything?
Mike's
Anyone?
been rolling in the hay.
He has with Theresa May.
And Brian.
And Brian. And Brian May. Cassius Clay.
I've had worse nights.
Weekend in between us. Jay.
Right, weekend update. We're right on the money with this one. This was almost going to be under Office Blokes News. Donald Trump was indicted about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? Never heard.
I know, but Weekend Update have done something on it. To be fair, we weren't reacting to Weekend Update at that point, were we?
No.
Be interesting.
I've not heard anything since, though.
I listened to a few people talk about it that know more, and they said this is going to go on for years.
Really?
Yeah, so all of this idea of like he's going to get locked up and stuff, there's theories that they're trying to drag it on so it'll interfere with the 2024 elections.
Okay. Right.
But also because he'll fight it and it'll be back and forth and back and forth. It'll be a couple of years before there's
Well,
any
our Prime Minister's
resolution.
in trouble as well, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he's just
about
come
his
about.
tax?
No, that as well, but something
right.
else.
No, he's got away with the tax thing.
No,
for
it's
some
something
reason.
to do with some award that was given to one of the NHS.
The PPE.
The track and trace or the PPE was giving it to someone who his wife is
She's involved in one of the companies.
Yeah.
That,
So he's actually getting in
contracts.
trouble for it, or is it just going to be like
No, he's getting in trouble for it.
good, good?
And the SNP are up to no good.
I know,
yeah.
That's it.
It's who.
I mean, the SNP ones makes me chuckle, I must admit,
Does.
after them being so,
So self-righteous
high and
about
mighty
everything.
and stuff like Georgie. It's like,
Who's coming after all these politicians? Because it's not other politicians, not in the UK.
No one wants to say anything. That's why.
Because none of them are squeaky clean, are they?
Yeah, absolutely. They're all the same.
Yeah, so it's a house of
All the
cards.
same, mate.
Maybe we need to drain the swamp. Anyway.
Nice analogy, that,
I
Dave.
know,
I like that.
yeah,
I like that.
I'm going to copyright that. I'm going to make t-shirts and everything. Anyway, weekend update. Donald Trump indicted. Let's do it.
It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Did you read in the comments who Colin Jost is married to?
No.
He's married to Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
Is he? Wow.
Yeah.
He's done well for himself, hasn't he?
Don't
Or
like
was it
him
Michael
anymore.
Che that was... No, it's Colin Jost, yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. Well, great news for conservatives. New York is finally cracking down on crime. Former President Donald Trump was indicted for his role in paying hush money to porn star Stormy Daniels, and the trial will be like a Stormy Daniels movie because I'm deeply ashamed at how excited I am to watch it. Trump will reportedly surrender next week, but his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, who Trump definitely calls Joe Tapioca, said that the president will not be put in handcuffs, though he would consider wearing fake breakaway handcuffs and a Superman t-shirt. When Trump surrenders, New York City police will take his official mugshot, which you know is the only thing Trump cares about getting right. I'm sure he's hoping it'll look cool like Frank Sinatra's, but I bet it'll end up closer to Nick Nolte.
They didn't do the mugshot, did they?
No.
Did they not?
No. I think it would have been, because I think Trump, his whole MAGA brand is him, isn't it? So like the MAGA hats, and he gets t-shirts made saying certain things. If there was a mugshot of him about, he would have it on t-shirts within minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It'd probably
Nailed on.
sell millions of them.
He's an entrepreneur, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
He knows how the world turns, doesn't he?
I remember seeing a clip when he was running for president the first time, and he was talking about bringing manufacturing back to the States and, you know, stop outsourcing to China. China's evil. And whoever was interviewing him said, where's that tie made that you're wearing? Because it was like his official tie, and he's like, it's made in China. He looked at the China.
Trump is reportedly being charged with 34 counts of business fraud. Business fraud is also what they call the Trump costume at Spirit Halloween. President Biden on Friday told reporters that he had no comment on Trump's indictment, and then he danced away like the Six Flags guy.
I think in general that people might be overreacting to this indictment. Like an actual headline on CNN yesterday was, "Nothing in American history approaches the tumult of the charging and possible trial and conviction of a former president." A more accurate headline would be, "Man we all knew was criminal may be criminal." At this point, it feels like even pro-Trump people have moved on. I mean, I went down to the courthouse today, and I was the only protester there. You stink!
I told them not to laugh at your favorite food.
Am I not mic'd? And then I was just like, oh, I just suck.
All right, moving right along. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You're evil.
Plans to come to New York on Tuesday to protest Trump's indictment because apparently it takes her 3 days to put on her Joker makeup. Nah, they'll probably laugh at this next one.
That's the meanest thing you've ever done. I'm covered in sweat. Don't you even dare try now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who thinks he's Gaston, but girl, you LeFou. Ron DeSantis, I'm shaking. Ron DeSantis said Florida officials would not help extradite Trump back to New York unless, of course, he agrees to take a busload of migrants with him.
In the wake of the Nashville shooting, President Biden once again called on Congress to pass an assault weapons ban. Or, hear me out, stop and frisk for whites. How long before these kids earn a stereotype?
Congressman Andy Ogles, who represents the district where the Nashville shooting took place, is being criticized for a Christmas card where he and his family are holding assault rifles. Okay, even putting aside mass shootings, who are you psychos sending these cards to?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If I received that in the mail, I would move. All this card tells you is, I'm armed, I have terrible judgment, and I know where you live.
Democratic Representative Jamal Bowman and Republican Thomas Massey got into a screaming match on Capitol Hill after Bowman called the GOP gutless cowards for opposing gun control, which is a cheap shot because if there's one thing Republicans definitely have, it's big old guts.
Trump has also been promoting a song called Justice for All, which features himself and a choir of men jailed for their roles in the January 6th attack. And I feel bad for the January 6th singers because, you know, jail gets a lot worse once the other prisoners find out you're in an a cappella group.
Quite tame compared to some of the other ones we've done.
It was really, yeah.
Funny, but just not as like, ooh.
Yeah, I saw that Christmas card with the guns.
I've seen it before as well.
That's pretty odd, isn't it? Really.
I get what they're trying to sort of like say, you know, that it's their right to have bare arms and have guns and whatever, but to put it on a Christmas card.
Why would you do it on a Christmas card? I mean,
I think it's weird enough sending Christmas cards
as it is
of yourself.
It's weird enough sending Christmas cards.
Yeah, I don't do Christmas cards anyway, but if I did and it was just my face all over them, it's a bit like.
It's in the Constitution, isn't it, that you can
What, Christmas cards?
You right to bear arms and stuff like that, so I don't know why you need to put it on a Christmas card. It's did you do it on the birthday cards as well? Stuff like that?
No.
Oh.
It's a family thing. It's family occasions where you get. It's very it's very American thing to do.
Yeah.
Families sending out photographs of themselves
of the family.
Yeah.
I suppose you know if you've got family members you don't see very often that are all over the country and they have a mantelpiece full of all their friends and family.
I get that.
I can see.
I get that with the pictures of families on it. You know, if you're that way inclined and you want to see pictures of them, that's fine. It's just the fact of holding like rifles. Just find a bit odd. But each to their own.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Trump thing, do you think he's going to be president in 2024?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think he
probably will.
Yeah,
I think.
Although I don't know who he's up against. Will it be Biden again? Or
Biden said he's going to run again.
Has he? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So doesn't he have to have like a runoff first for his party as well?
I don't know exactly how it all works, but I think there'll just be one candidate per
Oh, there will be,
party,
yeah. I
you
think
know,
yes.
at the end.
At the end, there will be, but I think
Yeah.
there might be a runoff first to see who becomes that one.
I think
for-
even though he's president, I think he still has to get voted
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
by his party, I guess,
Yeah.
doesn't he? I think so, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to.
Yeah, but
Endorsed.
Endorsed, that's the word I was grasping for.
from an outsider's perspective, watching what's going on and stuff, he seems to be becoming like an anti-hero to a lot of people, doesn't he? Trump.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are doubling down on him.
Yeah, I think it's one of them. I think it's one of them situations. I mean, we've had 3 prime ministers now that no one's voted in.
I know,
Right?
Yeah, true.
we're in
So
no
it's-
position to
yeah.
criticise anyone's
No.
politics, are we?
And they've all been shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Royally shit.
It's just going to be... It's going to be a spectacle, let's put it that way,
Yeah.
in it, the next presidential race, I think.
If
It
Trump's
really
in it, yeah.
I
It
think
will be, yeah. It'll be,
he seems to just be gaining traction. Again, from an outsider's perspective, we only see what we see on the news and
Yeah.
pundits talk about and things like that.
I
But
think by all accounts, he had quite a lot of support anyway, didn't he? But obviously, it was very contentious last election because it's fairly close, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
I think he's always had the support there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting thing anyway, really.
I think this indictment is going to do him a lot of favours. If he doesn't actually have criminal, if he doesn't get convicted of anything.
Yeah, it might be in the slammer by then.
But if it all goes away, I think it works.
His
for
core
him,
supporters,
and he's the next president.
it really solidifies core supporters without
Yeah.
a doubt. But then others, I'm not so sure. But
I think
who knows?
I think there was a legal precedent where some other political figure at one point had paid someone off, in a similar situation.
Was it George Washington?
No.
Wasn't.
But someone paid someone off in a very similar context, and I think it went to court and nothing happened.
In America?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Was it
Bill
Nixon?
Clinton, was it?
No.
Was it Nixon? Watergate
I
and all
don't.
that?
No, it wasn't.
I think
But
he got done for that, didn't he?
it's not a situation I was ever massively aware of. I just heard someone talking about it a couple of weeks ago where they said it almost legally mirrors another situation that's already happened that never went any further.
I guess over the years, it won't be the first time.
No.
It won't be the last time that something similar has happened, I would guess. But
It's crazy.
Well, Clinton got away with leaving the map of Hawaii on what's its dressed, didn't he?
Well, he lost it. He got impeached for it, didn't he?
I think the thing is, I don't think it's so much to paying her off. I could be wrong here. People tell us in the comments, but I think it's how she was paid.
It was how it was
through
declared.
party funds
Yeah,
or
it was a misappropriation of
Yeah, it was how it was
funds.
declared, I think.
That's more the issue,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I think so.
And his lawyer that paid Stormy Daniels went to prison for it.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Something along them lines.
But it's all bizarre.
I stay out of it. I keep out of it, mate.
It's all alleged, and we'll leave them to it.
I watch a little bit on the news and just think,
Yeah.
again.
I like to listen to some
another
people.
one.
It's good being on the outside for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of, to a certain extent, not being sort of like affected by it quite so much. It is entertaining, but
It is, but I think politics in the whole Western world I suppose worldwide is just rotten to the core at the moment,
of course
isn't
it
it?
is. Of course it is.
It's just
World's gone mad.
it's always been like that.
But I'm forming my own country anyway. I'm dropping the O
dropping the O.
out of country.
Ah, yeah. Well, you've already done that, haven't you? I'm sure you said that before. I got a weird deja vu for a minute. Anyway,
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
cheers, guys.
Cheers.